Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 28th through December 4th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Sagi. What's going on? Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Magician. You're manifesting something. You're in the middle of creating something here for yourself. In the recent past, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the World card. This has to do with love. It is closely tied up to you. It is almost hope for a brand new beginning in love. But this cycle has come to a close. Maybe it had to do with someone in particular and, you know, something closed off here. I'm not sure. Exactly, we'll have to clarify. But see, but it's looking like it's something of the past. I don't think so. But it's looking like, okay, we're done here. Okay. In the current situation, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, you're more oriented towards building a sense of stability for yourself. It is coming from a place of stability within yourself, and you're kind of putting it out there as, okay, let's get this done. Let's get the show on the road, kind of a thing. It is heading towards something quite stable for you. So I don't know what you got going on here, but keep it up because it's looking good. It's looking like it's going up. In the immediate future, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Star. I see a desire that you have here, and I see you approaching it, but very cautiously, even though your intuition is leading you towards it. It's kind of like my intuition telling me something, and I would be like, I hear you. I'm going with you, but I'll give you 5% of my energy there, instead of being 100% tuned into your energy. You know, there's almost like a lack of trust in your intuition that it is leading you towards what you desire. You know, let's clarify. Let me do the Magician. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't even know if this has to do with somebody else, in all honesty. This manifestation, whatever it is you're creating, it definitely is more towards self rather than outside energies. There's a whole lot of putting yourself first and self-love in there. There's a lot of passion that you're bringing into play too. I don't necessarily seeing as all of this energy headed towards one person, but towards your goal and what you're trying to build here. You know? So I don't know. It's looking like good energy. Let me see that Ace of Cups there in the recent past. Nah, too many. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This is one of those long cycles in which someone is hoping that something will work out, but then a lot of time passes and then they find themselves kind of disconnected from the whole thing completely. Like, but still kind of waiting. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, I've waited for years for this to come together. But you find yourself after some years here just looking at this whole situation and asking yourself, why the hell am I still waiting? I don't understand. There's nothing of value here anymore. You know, kind of like it passed its time. It is what it is, kind of a situation, but you're still finding yourself in the place of waiting. You know, so I'm not sure what that is. I just see you kind of still waiting for something that's not there. Let's do the World card in the recent past. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups. This is just a cycle that closes off completely, where probably from that waiting point, you're kind of like, okay, I gotta pick myself up, I gotta start doing something for me here. So this is when all of this current energy started to plan out here for you, but you've been confused out of your mind about it. You know, kind of like, how the hell do I do that? How do I focus on me now? How, where, what, who? You know, a lot of confusion around that aspect. And it's interesting because the same energies come through very clear as you're in the midst of them, basically. So, quite cool. It's always fascinating to see how some people step into brand new cycles and they're like, where the hell am I going? What the hell am I doing? And then, you know, 5 minutes later, they just drop that part of their mind that makes them go crazy about it, and they just find themselves in that because they're already there, basically. Let's do the Nine of Cups in the current situation. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Fool. All right, slowly but surely, one step at a time. And interestingly enough, a lot of trust shows up currently here. You're losing that trust, as I can see here in the immediate future, but a lot of trust in the unknown. Like, okay, let's go, let's do exactly what I just told you. The minute you step out of this crowded place in your head that tells you, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you're actually finding yourself in a place of, I don't know what's out there. But there's only one way to find out. Let's go for it, you know? Kind of a thing. You're coming in with that kind of an energy. You're still a little cautious. You're still not crazy and, oh, let's go, let's do. There's still a little bit of cautiousness there, but there's definitely a whole lot of openness that comes through and a lot of trust. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation. Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Just create your own pace, your own... Because I see you gaining more and more confidence and still walking through on a path that opened up for you here, that... Again, you don't know where it's leading you, but as long as it feels good, you're going to keep on following this path. And I do see guidance here and there, you know, where while you're on this path, you may meet someone new and who knows what they tell you or where they guide you. And you're like, oh, okay, you know, so things that feel good, energies that come in to help and they feel good and they feel like they're resonating. And it's like, let's go, you know, they give you even that boost. So I don't know what this is, but it's feeling good. Whatever path you're on, I feel like you don't know exactly, but you've gotten to the point where you don't need to know. It just feels good. It feels right. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Definitely great energies coming into play here. So it's not only about stability, in the material, it's that stability within yourself, within your heart. And that is going to pull that energy outside of yourself too. It's going to pull it towards you. The energy of love. So it almost feels like it's a brand new energy for you where you're looking like, I've never experienced this before. It's like releasing everything of the mind and just kind of letting things happen and going with that and seeing what happens. And it feels really nice, really steady, really smooth for you, where you're actually seeing results that you didn't even plan, you know? Because planning is for the mind. So I don't know, you're looking like you're stepping into some pretty good energies here. Let me do the High Priestess in the immediate future. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Cups. Whew. That's why you don't trust your intuition, because the mind is interfering a little bit here and it's telling you, hey, you want this in your life. And you're like, but my intuition is kind of telling me something else. But I know I want this because, you know, I don't know, something makes me know. Something being your mind. So it's kind of like a battle between the mind that's not clearly there to let you know, hey, I'm your mind, I'm doing the feeling for you and the thinking for you, but you don't know that exactly. Or your intuition, that's just this nudge that might take you the opposite side of where your mind tells you. You're like, who do I listen to? Because I don't know what this nudge is. And who the hell goes with what their nudges told them? Nope, I have clarity. This is what I want. And the mind tells me I go that way. I'm going to go that way. And what's interesting about it is that the mind is telling you where love is. And that's not up to the mind. That's why this energy looks a little bit deceptive. So make sure the direction of love that you're choosing comes from a place of the heart, not of the mind. There's a lot of things we tell ourselves we want. But do we need them? Are they good for us? That's for our heart to decide. That's for our intuition to decide. So I see you going in the direction of the mind here. Of love, guided by the mind. Your intuition being like, yeah, you go away, intuition, because I know what I want. Don't nudge me. For the Page of Swords, you get the Six of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Magician. This is the reverting back to the mind, basically. This is the way you used to do things, the way you used to manifest things and attract things towards you. This is the new way, the one you're currently in, and this is the old way, the one you're used to doing it. Because it's looking like it's attached to an old energy here, So the mind is trying to sneak back in here. And it's really up to you if you allow it or not. I do see signs that it's going in there and you're not even catching it. In terms of telling you what you feel, telling you what you want, manifesting according to what you think you want and things like that. Those are old Sagi ways. But they're trying to sneak back in. As to the Star, in the immediate future. Yeah, cycle complete. This reading started with the Queen of Wands. It ends with the Queen of Wands, speaking of going back. For the Star, you get the Queen of Wands, the Strength card, the Hangman. Which leaves you in a place of stagnation, which leaves you in a place of pause, because, kind of going back to doing things in the same way you did. Did it work out for you? Did it not? That's for you to determine. Especially when it came to pursuing your own happiness, creating your own path towards something new, If you apply the same methods as there, do you think you'll get different results? It's really up to you to determine here, because I see this slippery slope here of let me go back to being the old me. When the new you comes up with, yes, slower energy, one day at a time kinds of energies, but really aligned and leading you towards a place of, even if you don't know it, it feels good. And it's actually coming from a place of feeling rather than what you think you feel or what you think you need. So these, in the immediate future, definitely a wave of the old Sagi coming back. Up to you if you want to keep it there with you or have a talk with it and be like, hey, what's up? Long time no see. What are you doing here? Want a cup of coffee? Let's chat, So it's really up to you how you approach this energy, but just so you know, it's looking like it's there. It's trying to come back in. Let's see, from the universe, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, okay. If there are some things that you didn't address that belong to the old Sagi, which I do see that there are here some painful things, that's why it's coming back. That's why old Sagi is coming back into play. Not to prevent you from moving forward, but to tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, forgot anything? There's some pain attached to the old Sagi still. that needs healing. And you're showing me, oh, I'm not dealing with that. I stepped into this new Sagi. Look at me go. Everything's great. No need to look back and what. But back there is old Sagi. And old Sagi is not going to leave you alone until you resolve this pain that's still kind of hanging around. So, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time.